Keep stealing my ish. I can't get those jokes back. Once you steal my shit, there's never go back. This is a lesson that I'm gonna teach. So here I come, Steven. Practice what you thief. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Surviving Steve Harvey's Mustache. Surviving Steve Harvey's theft and surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Steven, I am back, and I'm back with the receipts, dude. Okay, I want to say shout out to Mark Curry, comedian Mark Curry, hanging with Mr. Cooper, from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. D Dot in the building, and I want to salute to Willie D, brother Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. Steve Harvey's mustache is playing tricks on me, guys. His mustache is playing tricks on me. Salute to everybody coming in the building. Yes, D. Dot, Tyler, Bad to Be Bones, uh, Three, The Brick, Mac, Heavenly. Salute to y'all coming in the building, guys. I don't wanna really drag this out, but I wanna bring the receipts. And Willie D, ever since Katt Williams did that interview over there at Shannon Sharp, excuse me, everybody, all the Hollywood juice is getting exposed. We already knew that. Steven, I know you sitting around trying to do your show and ignore all these things, but the truth is out. Mark Curry I already heard him on his interview back in like 2016, talking about how you stole his jokes and you stole his whole style. His whole style, you stole it from him, Steven. And Mark Curry is up here telling Willie D that you stole his shit. And I want to say shout out to Mark Curry, because Mark Curry still, Steven, gave you the benefit of the doubt. Mark Curry knows you stole his shit. He knows what you did last summer, Steven. But he still gave you the benefit of the doubt by saying that it could have been one of your writers, Steven. Because there's other people that write for you and write for your mustache. So Mark Curry, he kind of dumbed it down for you. Trying to steal Mark Curry after you stole everything that I worked so hard for and created myself. This man is giving you the benefit of the doubt by saying that somebody else that wrote for you possibly did it. Steven! Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. So the man is being nice enough to try to say that maybe somebody else stole it, Steven. And the only thing Mark is trying to say is, you know, regardless if it's one of your peoples that stole his jokes, you knew that they were Mark jokes. And Mark Curry is on tour with Katt Williams right now. That's how bad Katt Williams is. You know what I mean? Like, this man got Kevin Hart, ex-wife, going on tour with him. And he got Mark Curry going on tour with him. So all the underdogs and the people in the industry that they try to shut up, Katt Williams got them all with him. He got them all with him. This is a hell of a power move of Katt. So now Mark Curry is speaking his mind, Steven. You know what I'm saying? This is why you try to run, duck, and hide and steal shit like that. Made us all think like these jokes with Steve. Steve Harvey is funny. He's so talented. I still believe you got talent, Steven. But you have theft in your past. And it came to light. Things that I laughed at, things that I saw on the Steve Harvey show. Now I know that I was watching Mark Curry. I wasn't really watching you, Steven. I don't know what jokes that you wrote anymore. I don't even know if you writing the shit that you say on your show. From the looks of things, and salute to everybody coming in the building, guys. I'm going to let y'all hear Mark Curry talk about it, because this time I'm not even going to burn y'all out. I'm not really trying to go long. about this because I'm trying to get off of Steve Harvey's mustache. We done forgot about Diddy. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Diddy right now. This is how Katt Williams took over the internet so crazy that we gave P. Diddy a pass. P. Diddy probably so happy right now over there in London. Like, damn, they finally not talking about me. But Diddy, you are not in the clear, dude. Okay, I took 2 days off of YouTube. 2 days, and I don't even like taking off. But I'm going to do my homework, Steven. After I put out Mark Curry's receipts of Steve Harvey's theft, his jokes taking ass, you know what I'm saying? Think like a man and act like a thief. Steven, you think like a man and you act like a woman and you act like a thief. All in one shot. That's what Mark Curry should come out with. Think like a man and act like a thief. That's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? But Diddy, I'm going to do some homework on your ass because you not in the clear, sir. I know you over there in London doing some shit, and I'm going to find out, and I'm going to get you next. But I want to let Mark Curry get his truth out there. Smash that like button, guys. I need you guys to hit that like button. This is 2024 interview just proving that Steve Harvey stole this man's whole style. We would never know this. If you don't come from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have known that Steve Harvey stole a man's shit. Imagine that. You know what I mean? That's like you go to the bathroom and leave your girl at the bar and you come back, the motherfucking girl is gone. Because somebody came and stole her. Now, to me, I really can't look at it the same because if you go with another nigga, it's like, fuck you. You never was my motherfucking girl. You know what I mean? But still, it's still theft. You know what I mean? But listen to Mark Curry, guys, and smash that like button. This is just sad. Steven is a thief.
They know it. You feel me? It ain't no bullshit. Yeah, I love all those guys. Yeah, I love Joe. Joe, Guy, all of them. Can you talk about this joke stealing thing, man? Well, joke stealing thing, is something. It's so many influential comedians out there. When you guys was coming up for the example, the rap game, nobody could have took your music. It wouldn't even. You guys had your own music, or even just the style. Yeah, even the style. Too short, cadence. And you guys were like you could talk about the same thing, but two different beats, two different. Nobody. And so these young comedians, the people want to come on. I know I don't steal material. I write every day. I'm a G, and I like to write. And so these guys want to come in and steal your shit, and it happens so much. Just like damn, either you got to defend yourself, or you got to let the nigga know that you're gonna step to him. And I take it personal. Yeah. I'm gonna step to you. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna step to you, bitch. If you stealing my shit.
You hear that, Steven? He said, I'm going to step to you, bitch. This man, Mark Curry, don't care. He said, I'm going to step to you. And we saw him step to you, Steven. He stepped to you on stage. And he's saying it. I'm going to come and step to you, B. When somebody call you a B, like, that's anger. Mark Curry, after all these years, you stole his shit in the 90s. He's still mad today, Steven. He's not over it. You want Mark Curry to get over and act like it never happened, Steven. And that's why you mad at Katt Williams, because you didn't want Katt Williams to bring that up. Because now, look, he done woke Mark Curry up. He done woke Mark Curry up and took Mark Curry on tour along with Kevin Hart's wife. Katt is playing chess, Steven. You and your mustache is playing checkers. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And y'all gotta smash that like button, guys. I'm telling you, because I'm not going to stay on here long. If those likes don't match, I can't stay that long. I need YouTube to know that it's 150 people in here. You know what I'm saying? And this is theft. How would you feel if somebody stole your shit and then tried to bury your whole talent and bury your whole... Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I used to watch that show. I was wondering what happened to Mr. Cooper. Come to find out, Steve took everything from the man and then left his first wife and then went and married Marjorie Harvey. His first wife is just like Mark Curry. He made them all disappear like oral sex. This shit is crazy, guys.
These guys want to come in and steal your shit, and it happens so much. Just like damn, either you got to defend yourself, or you got to let the nigga know that you're gonna step to him. You know, and I take it personal. Yeah. You know, I'm a step to you. I don't give a fuck. I'm a step to you, bitch. If you stealing my shit, fuck you. Fuck you and your family. That's what I feel. I ain't lying. You trying to steal my shit? Fuck you. Yeah. And that's where I step to you. You know, I don't mean it had to be physical. I'm a step to you. They all go, I just let motherfuckers know, you know. And that's why I try to write different, try to write unique. They gonna steal it. They gonna, punk ass motherfuckers gonna always steal your shit. They always got punk ass motherfuckers out here who wait for you, who sit in there and watch you, and then take pieces of your shit. I know. I don't steal motherfuckers shit. I don't look at nobody else. I don't want to see nobody else. I don't look at no other comedians. I don't.
So Steve Harvey's mustache will sit there and go to Mark Curry's show, watch this man perform. Just imagine that. A motherfucker come and watching you. Like, oh, wow, that's good. That's funny. And then goes and steal it and say these jokes as if he was the one who wrote it. Surviving Steve Harvey's theft. Steven, you can't run from me, Kim. It's just us, nobody else. You're only gonna make it harder on yourself. Ha ha, gotcha. I don't know why I just started singing the I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. That's the Eminem joint. But no, it's sad, man. Steve Harvey would sit back and watch this man tell his jokes and then go steal them. Steve, the cat is out the bag, dude. Katt Williams put it out there, and now you got Mark Curry doing the interview. This man don't even like doing interviews, dude. He opened up the floodgates. This man's talking about the Illuminati stuff, the people who sold their soul. Mark Curry wouldn't sell his soul for a jelly roll. Steven! This is crazy.
And you guys are like, talked about the same thing, but two different beats, two different, nobody... And so these young comedians, the people who want to come on, I know I don't steal material. I write every day. I'm a G, and I like to write. And so these guys want to come in and steal your shit. And it happens so much. Just like, damn. You know, either you got to defend yourself or you got to let the nigga know that you're going to step to him. You know, and I take it personal. Yeah. You know, I'm a step to you. I don't give a fuck. I'm a step to you, bitch. If you stealing my shit, fuck you. Fuck you and your family. That's what I feel. I ain't lying. You trying to steal my shit? Fuck you. Yeah. And that's where I step to you. You know, I don't mean it had to be physical. I'm a step to you. They all go.
That man said, F you and your family, Stephen. So he's saying F Marjorie Harvey. He's saying F everybody in your family. Like, that's how personal this man took that shit. That's some real shit. He said F you and your whole family, Stephen. This is how mad Mark Curry was. Think about how many years the man had to hold on to this. This is from the 90s. And he's saying today, fuck you and your family, Steven. Try me. I'm going to get your home up and family. And I ain't playing with nobody. Hook around and I'm going to catch a body. He don't even care. Like, that. Like, hey, man, I feel a guy, yo. Because, you know, for somebody to just steal your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, steal your actual joke. That's why if somebody say to me, oh, you sound like Bernie Mac, or you sound like this person. But when you hear me talking, the things that I'm saying out my mouth, you're not going to say it came from him or it came from them. And I look at that as a compliment. Okay, you feel like I sound like this person or I sound like that person. But I have my own lyrics. Okay, and I'm not trying to sound like somebody. But if you think I do, cool. Thank goodness it's a legend that you're talking about. But you're not going to hear me say some shit that he said. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk about my life. So the only way you're going to think I'm taking somebody's shit, unless they went through the same shit I went through. Because I talk about me on stage. I don't talk about nobody else. So, man, prayers out to Mark Curry and Steven. You can't give them the jokes back. Because you already stole them. But you need to come and apologize, Steven. Surviving Steve Harvey's theft.
Just like, damn. You know, either you got to defend yourself or you got to let the nigga know that you're going to step to him. You know, and I take it personal. Yeah. You know, I'm a step to you. I don't give a fuck. I'm a step to you, bitch. If you stealing my shit, fuck you. Fuck you and your family. That's what I ain't lying. You trying to steal my shit? Fuck you. Yeah. And that's where I step to you. You know, I don't mean it had to be physical. I'm gonna step to you. They all go. I just let motherfuckers know. You know, and that's why I try to write different, try to write unique. They gonna steal it. They gonna punk ass motherfuckers gonna always steal your shit. They always got punk ass motherfuckers out here who wait for you, who sit in there and watch you, and then take pieces of your shit. I know. I don't steal motherfuckers shit. I don't look at nobody else. I don't want to see nobody else. I don't look at no other comedians. I don't need to see no other comedians. There's only Richard Pryor to me. You know, my top dogs, Katt Williams, and these dudes. Other than that, you know, I ain't feeling you. I enjoy you.
You heard him say, my top dogs, Katt Williams. Oh, what you say again, Mark? See what you did, Steven? You done had the Mount Rushmores join. They joined forces. He said Katt Williams is one of his top dogs. Steven, but not you. Not your thieving ass. Not your mustache, Steven. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch myself. If I perform in front of you, Steven, I gotta make sure I got, you know, motherfuckers is watching. Cause you going and stealing jokes. Even Mark Curry was nice enough to say maybe Steve Harvey's mustache, somebody from his camp may have stole the jokes and gave it to Steve. But Steve, Mark Curry is saying you knew that they was his jokes, sir. And you still said them. I wouldn't even feel comfortable saying somebody else's shit. You know what I mean? Like, how would I feel as a man knowing that creatively I didn't come up with this? You know what I'm saying? Yo, smash that like button, guys. We are surviving Steve Harvey's theft, and we are surviving his mustache as usual. And this is the receipts right here. Mark Curry is spilling the beans.
You and your family. That's what I feel.
Look, he said F you and your family for stealing his shit.
So I write every day. I'm a G, and I like to write. And so these guys want to come in and steal your shit. And it happens so much. Just like, damn. You know, either you got to defend yourself or you got to let the nigga know that you're going to step to him. You know, and I take it personal. Yeah. You know, I'm going to step to you. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to step to you, bitch. If you stealing my shit, fuck you. Fuck you and your family. That's what I ain't lying. You trying to steal my shit? Fuck you. Yeah. And that's where I step to you. You know, I don't mean it had to be physical. I'm going to step to you. They all go, I just let motherfuckers know, you know. And that's why I try to write different, try to write unique. They gonna steal it. They gonna punk ass motherfuckers gonna always steal your shit. They always got punk ass motherfuckers out here who wait for you, who sit in there and watch you, and then take pieces of your shit. I know. I don't steal motherfuckers shit. I don't look at nobody else. I don't want to see nobody else. I don't look at no other comedians. I don't need to see no other comedians. There's only Richard Pryor to me. You know, my top dogs, Katt Williams, and these dudes. Other than that, you know, I ain't feeling you. I enjoy you, but I'm not going to steal. And I don't even, if you going one way with, that's why I never did nothing on COVID. Because all these niggas, every nigga did something on COVID. Same writing motherfuckers.
You ain't do one COVID joke?
I had one COVID joke. I said, I like the mask, because you can talk shit to your woman. Bitch, fuck you, bitch. What'd you say? I said, I need to get rich. We need to get rich. That's the only joke I ever did. Because everybody was doing it, so I didn't concentrate. You know? Yeah. I ain't had no Obama jokes. Everybody doing Obama jokes. Everybody doing the same Trump jokes. Everybody doing the same. So I try to write outside the box so these dudes won't steal. But they still come. I ain't going to say no names, but I still see my shit, pieces, you know, come up. You know, if I say something, they'll say it. I'm a historian. I read. I research.
So Mark is saying Steven is still stealing his stuff. He's still stealing from this man. You stole his whole entire lifestyle, Steven. You stole Mark Curry's whole style. And they cloned Mark Curry. This man, he just a regular motherfucker. He just got put out of a hotel the other day, Steven, like a couple months ago. Were you the one that got Mark Curry put out the hotel? They didn't even know who hanging with Mr. Cooper was. The people in the hotel said, who's that tall black man? Get him up out of here. They thought he was like a homeless dude. You know what I'm saying? Because Steve stole this man's style so bad, don't nobody recognize Mark Curry no more. Nobody recognize, they done forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but comes out when they move, they live. There's a bunch of bullshit. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Everybody forgot about Dre. You know what I'm saying? But Mark, I stand with you, man. And that's why I'm glad you showing your face. And I did see when you got through that shit at the hotel and they put you out, was treating you all racist and bad. I saw that. But I think Steve Harvey's mustache had something to do with it, Mark. I think Steve Harvey's mustache got something to do with it. Because he knows you still alive to where you can speak and tell the world what he done. So he tried to get rid of you. He tried to take you out like Diddy tried to take out Jamie Foxx. Smash that like button, guys. We got too many people in the building to have those little bit of likes. We are here for Mark Curry. He needs to know that we support him. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache and surviving Steve Harvey's theft. This is sad, guys.
Everybody doing the same Trump, everybody doing the same. So I try to write outside the box so these dudes won't steal. But they still come. I ain't gonna say no names, but I still see my shit pieces, come up. If I say something, they'll say it. I'm a historian. I read. I research. I Google. You tell me about any timeline in American history, I could tell you what was going on and why, what was affected, and I utilize that, in my act. So, and so you hear little words. I'll say something, cornbread, and suddenly they'll just say cornbread. A little, Mm-hmm. So nothing you can do. It just, I got to the point where I say, well, fuck it. It's flattery, Curry. That means you the best. These little bitch ass motherfuckers stealing your shit. That means you the GOAT. They stealing your shit.
But it's one thing for a guy to steal some material from the little guy.
Yeah.
But when they try to steal from somebody with a name already, somebody who can defend themselves, who can who has a platform to get the word out and put you on blast.
That means,
why would somebody take that risk?
Well, like the Steve Harvey thing. I think he might have been doing it just bitch move. Not maybe stealing my material. Maybe giving the benefit of the doubt. Maybe one of his writers did it.
Now y'all hear that right there? First of all, Mark Curry says, Steven, that was a bitch move. And we know, if you come from the neighborhood I know that I came from, a bitch move is a bitch move, Steve. And he said it was a bitch move for you to steal his shit. But Mark Curry, you gotta salute him, Stephen. He giving you the benefit of the doubt. Mark Curry is saying maybe one of your writers stole his shit. He don't have to say that. He know you really did it, but he giving you the damn benefit of the doubt, Stephen.
Some material from the little guy.
Yeah.
But when they try to steal from somebody with a name already, somebody who can defend themselves, who can who has a platform to get the word out and put you on blast.
That means,
why would somebody take that risk?
Well, like the Steve Harvey thing. I think he might have been doing it just bitch move. Not maybe stealing my material. Maybe giving the benefit of the doubt. Maybe one of his writers did it. But we all know whose material it is. I think iterative motives. Sometimes be a iterative motive. You never know the motherfucker, he took something, I'm going to take something in here. It ain't about the money. Motherfucker got enough money. You know what I mean? So it look like you want some of me. You want to be me.
Is this true, Stephen? Do you want to be Mark Curry, Stephen? Tell the truth. Let me ask Lori Harvey. Let me ask Marjorie Harvey. Marjorie, is your husband trying to be Mark Curry? Because Mark Curry said that Stephen wants to be him. This is how this man feels. And I'm not mad at the fact that Mark Curry feel that way. If you stealing somebody's shit, clearly you must want to be me because you don't want to be you, Stephen. You're not using your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Stole this man's not only his stand-up comedy, you stole his whole style. He had Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Then you pulled out a show called Mr. Hightower, the Steve Harvey show. And everything he was doing in that show, you took that whole shit and made it yours. And made everybody forget about Mark Curry to where he's getting put out of hotels now. Going viral for getting put out of hotels because nobody recognizes him no more. Steven! You stole this man's shit so bad that Mark Curry not even recognized no more. They don't even call him Mr. Cooper. They call him, excuse me, Mr. Man. What are you doing standing in this hotel lobby? You got money to be here? And Mark Curry had a suite. They didn't even know that. But they didn't recognize him, dude. You stole his joke so badly that Mark Curry is unrecognizable. Nobody knows that that's Mr. Cooper. Nobody wants to hang with Mr. Cooper, Steven. And this is all your fault. So I understand Mark Curry and why he's mad at you and the fact that you want to be him. That's what Mark is saying, Steven.
Been doing it bitch move. You know, not maybe stealing my material. You know, I maybe giving the benefit of the doubt. Maybe one of his writers did it. But we all know whose material it is. I think iterative motives. You know, sometimes be a iterative motive. You know, you never know the motherfucker, he took something. I'm going to take something in here. It ain't about the money. Motherfucker got enough money. You know what I mean? So it look like you want some of me. You want to be me. So therefore, you ain't got enough money. You know, you ain't got enough money. You want to be me. So I look at it like that. That's all right, boy. I'm a G in the game, and you want to be me. You want my style. You want to see how does it feel to be me. That's what I look at it.
That's a good point that you made about the writers. I never even thought about that, but that's true. Like when you get to the level of a Steve Harvey, you have writers, and some of these guys can, you know, steal other people's jokes and then get paid. Give those jokes to some other guy who has a larger platform and get paid for doing that.
Right.
And you know,
but you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
This guy takes the joke unsuspectingly.
Yeah, he knew.
But you saying he knew.
He knew. I ain't gonna play that bullshit game. We ain't gonna play all that. But I didn't know, nigga. Yes, you did. Stop.
So you see that, Steven? Even with Mark Curry saying, giving you the benefit of the doubt, that maybe one of your people stole his shit and gave it to you. But Mark Curry is saying, Steven, you knew that they was his jokes. It's a difference. If you got writers and they come bring you jokes because you ain't writing your own shit, and you know for damn sure that they went and stole that from Mark Curry and you still saying it, Steven, Mark is like, yo, that's a line of bullshit. Steve Harvey knew, regardless if one of his writers took it, Steve knew that it belonged to him. And that's sad. Steven.
Made about the writers. I never even thought about that, but that's true. Like when you get to the level of a Steve Harvey, you have writers, and some of these guys can, you know, steal other people's jokes and then get paid. Give those jokes to some other guy who has a larger platform and get paid for doing that.
Right.
And you know,
but you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
This guy takes the joke unsuspectingly.
Yeah, he knew.
But you saying he knew.
He knew. I ain't gonna play that bullshit game. We ain't gonna play all that. But I didn't know, nigga. Yes, you did. Stop it. Stop. You want to be me. It ain't about you. May got more money, but you want to be me.
What's
you
the
want to
joke?
be smooth as me. You want to wear clothes like me. You can't be smooth as me, fool.
Was the joke that he told one of the jokes that you had that was on a major platform?
On a major platform.
All the way out there?
Yes. I did the joke on Comedy Central.
Okay.
One of my Comedy Central specials.
Yeah.
Yes. So anything you say, I can go research it, bitch.
Whoa. So you stole one of his iconic jokes from Comedy Central, Steven. And the man saying what he's saying, he can research it and put the receipts out there, Steven. So this is undeniable. This is not one of those Marjorie Harvey situations where you can hide and say, oh, she never was with the bodyguard or the chef or the mailman. You can hide that, Steven, until that comes out, whether that's true or not, allegedly. But this right here, Mark Curry has the receipts. You stole a joke from Comedy Central, Steven. Comedy Central. Like, that's crazy. You didn't steal one of his jokes that nobody really didn't know like that. You stole one that he did on TV. That's crazy. Steven!
Was the joke that he told one of the jokes that you had that was on a major platform?
On a major platform.
All the way out there?
Yes. I did the joke on Comedy Central.
Okay.
One of my Comedy Central specials.
Yeah.
Yes. So anything you say, I can go research it, bitch. Anything you ever told to me, nigga, I got my first HBO specials, nigga, doing that. I could go to some dude and say, you think I stole that from you? Look at my HBO special, fool. You got it from me.
Wow. Shout out to Mark Curry, guys. And I told y'all I needed y'all to hit that like button. I'm not going to stay in here long without it. But salute to everybody coming in, man. We're going to continue to rock and roll, man. I just wanted to get Mark Curry's message out there. Steve Harvey, you are guilty, sir. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. Shout out to Mark Curry. He's talking about doing another TV show. If you do it, Mark, I'm going to support you. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to make sure that Steve Harvey and his mustache do not steal any more of your shit. Steven! Surviving Steve Harvey, Steph.